This channel is designed for adults viewing only, and certain videos will contain rated M for mature video games, featuring realistic violence, gore and suggestive themes. If you are not an adult, do not view the content on this channel.
Sit back and relax. It's time to take a wild trip to the past. Get ready for another exciting episode of Memory Lane.
Alright, here we are with another exciting episode of Memory Lane with another Nintendo Power Magazine, a blast from the past. It looks like we have a December magazine right here. And I believe this is December of 97 or 98. Let's find out. Should see in here. December of 97, alright. And I do have an address right there. We're covering that up so that, no addresses are shown. So who knows, they might be still living there. Now, I bought all these magazines from the same person, and I believe that they actually still might be at that address. So we're gonna zoom in right here. And look at that. We have a Zelda 64 first 100 shots. And the Nintendo Power logo right there on the top. We got the Diddy Kong 16 Adventure Pages Racing. Now down here on the bottom right here, it looks like we have, let's see, we're gonna pull in a little bit closer here. Mortal Kombat Mythology. Mortal Kombat Mythology is not that great of a game. So yeah, let's pay her $4.95 and let's turn the page right here. When you subscribe to the magazine, it's a lot cheaper. You don't have to pay full price. So yeah, let's get inside this magazine and let's see what we have here. Now, speaking of subscribing to the magazine, here we go. We have the card right here. So if you want to subscribe, sick and tired of buying it in the store, there's a few other additional covers of the magazine right there. Mario 64, we got Star Fox and 007 GoldenEye. Alright, let's turn the page right here. It's December of 1997, so this is going back quite a long time. Almost 25 years old. Look at these things right here. You cut these out, tape this on your fridge, put this on your bathroom mirror, glue this to the steering wheel in your car, stick inside the toilet seat. I mean, what the hell? You want to make sure you are reminded, hint hint, subscribe to Nintendo Power. Alright, let's focus this camera right here, and we got the table of contents. Now, this month's issue is heavily focused on Diddy Kong Racing, which, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Diddy Kong Racing. That was actually the first game that I got on my N64 when I bought it. And I honestly did not like Diddy Kong Racing. Mario Kart, on the other hand, I definitely enjoyed Mario Kart quite a bit. And here we got some fan art. Okay, let's zoom in. We got some Killer Instinct. Awesome looking fan art right there. We have a I Love Nintendo Power Mario illustration. And we have a 007 GoldenEye illustration right there. Looks pretty cool. And down here we have Princess Peach. And what do we have here? What is that? It's all kinds of crazy stuff. Back then, the fan art was quite clever and nicely illustrated. It was hand-drawn. Look at this. Pretty cool stuff. And we have a Doom one right here. That looks really awesome. Look at that. Doom 64 fan art. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And I believe you can get Doom 64 on your Switch. Alright, let's turn the page here. We got the top 10 charts. And these are the top 10 games on the N64. We got GoldenEye, 007, Diddy Kong Racing, Star Fox 64, Mario Kart 64, all those games right there. Tons and tons of N64 action. And then we have the Super Nintendo. If you're still playing the Super Nintendo, you got plenty of great games still available on the Super Nintendo. We have number 1, The Legend of Zelda, Super Mario RPG, we got Donkey Kong Country 3, Final Fantasy 3, all kinds of crazy stuff here. You have the top 5 Game Boy games right there. Once again, Zelda's ranking top. Donkey Kong Land 2, Mario Land 2, Donkey Kong Land 1, Wario Land. And down here, this is the top 10 most desired, most wanted games and items. And Zelda 64 is at the top of the list. And the Nintendo 64 disk drive is next. Look at that, that's pretty cool. And then down there, right down the bottom, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Now, what do we have here? Nintendo Power goes to the map. And that is a picture of the giant from WCW, The Big Show, as you would know him nowadays. And there's a bit of an article right there of him being in Nintendo Power. That's pretty cool. That's for all you wrestling fans out there, including myself. Alright, let's focus that camera. Let's turn the page here. Let's see what we have. And we have an insane buttload of Diddy Kong Racing. All kinds of stuff right here, like a preview, all kinds of crazy stuff. Getting you hyped for this game. If you love Mario Kart, you're gonna love Diddy Kong Racing. Not exactly. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I did not like the game at all. Yeah, some of you might actually love this game. And here we go. Got plenty of Diddy Kong Racing action here. And they're showing you the different courses, and the tracks, all that stuff. For some reason, I just really did not like this game. When I first got it, I'll tell you what, I played it. It came with my N64 for free from Funkoland. And I bought my N64 used, so they just bundled it together. And I did not like it at all. I don't know, there's something about it. And there's tons and tons of content on this game right here. Look at this. So this was definitely a huge deal back then. There's tons and tons of stuff here. And then we have what we've been waiting for. The first 100 screenshots of Zelda 64. And some of these screenshots might be like beta screenshots. So keep your eyes peeled. We're going to see some crazy stuff here. Look at that Zelda right there. That looks kind of primitive and might not be the final looking Zelda. And here we go, we got some polygon action right here. Let's count the screenshots. That's 4 right there. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. 11. Alright, it's got some pretty cool looking screenshots. We got this little teeny screenshot right here. Alright, let's zoom out here, focus the camera, and turn the page. So I'm suspecting that we're going to have a ton of screenshots here. All on one page, so I'm losing count. That's way too many. That's like a huge collage. But yeah, let's look at the awesome screenshots. And if you're a Zelda fan, just let me know down below if these screenshots look really foreign to you, I guess, if they're beta screenshots, like they don't really match the final product. So that might be the case. I mean, what do we have over here? Look at this. There's tons and tons of screenshots here. Look at that Zelda model. We got some fighting action right here. Let's see if we can focus the camera. You have to zoom out a little bit. Here we go. I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like the final product. It looks like definitely like a beta type of deal going on here. Well, what do we have here? Look at this. Let's see if we can get that screenshot's a little blurry. Anyways, let's zoom out here so we can make sure that we covered everything. And there is more screenshots. I mean, this must have, when this magazine first came out, this must have really blown Zelda gamers, Zelda fans, dude. Their minds must have been blown when they saw this. Like, holy crap, look at this. A 3D Zelda game. I mean, that must have really blown their mind. We got some more screenshots right here. And then when you look at these screenshots, like nowadays, I mean, you probably don't think much about them at all. I mean, look at this. But yeah, back then, this was really mind-blowing. And this is before Zelda came out on 64, so this was like, wow, look at that. And you can tell the reason why people went out and they bought Zelda on the 64 was because of stuff like this. And like, this was definitely drinking the juice, to say the least, hyping up this game quite a bit. That is an awesome screenshot right there with the horse. And, to me, it doesn't look like the final game though. It definitely looks different to me. Here we go. We got more screenshots. Man, they really packed this magazine full of screenshots in this game. Some pretty cool looking stuff. Alright. Tons and tons of Zelda screenshots. And that's probably pretty close to 100, my guess. Because that was a lot of screenshots right there. And we're not done yet. Oh, that must have been 100. Okay, so we're at Chameleon Twist. It's a nice little platform type game that not too many people know about. Well, this game gets several pages on its own with the classic Nintendo powered map layouts. Look at that. That's pretty complicated. That's crazy looking. Look at that. Now, this game is actually not bad. It's actually pretty fun. I do have Chameleon Twist up here somewhere. I do. I played it and it's actually not terrible. It's actually one of those underrated platformers. And they're giving me the whole rundown, playthrough strategy on how to play that game. And we have Mortal Kombat, Mythology. This is Sub-Zero. This game is not the greatest, to say the least. Oh boy, look at this. Several pages of this game. I mean, the screenshots look pretty cool, but once you start playing this game, if you play this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we have a whole layout right here of the map. And we have a poster. And what kind of poster do we have? Oh yeah, that looks awesome. That is awesome. A WCW versus World Tour poster with some WCW wrestlers, and got Hogan and the Giant right there. And now that is really cool. Just look at that. That was a surprise. It's a Great East. I have the other side of that Mortal Kombat Mythology article. So that game is pretty bad. So I can completely understand why Nintendo Power put a awesome poster on the other side of that. definitely didn't want to waste any paper. Alright, let's move on to what we have here. And we have a hockey game. Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey. If you guys remember playing this, or any of these games, comment down below and let me know what you think. We got all the hockey games right here. And of course, I believe that Redskins doesn't even exist anymore. I'm not big into sports, but I'm pretty sure that they got in trouble for something not too long ago. And yeah, we got some cheat codes right here for Mace, Extreme G, Secrets of Mana, or Secrets of Evermore, that is, Dark Rift. There's always some crazy stuff in here. .007 GoldenEye has some cool looking tricks. Bomberman 64. Yeah, look at that. Got some Bomberman 64. Got all the cool looking characters right there. And we have several different maps of what the levels look like. So it's basically giving you hints on how to beat this game. Let's see if we can get a little bit more light here. Yeah, look at that. Several pages. Alright, here we go. We got the Counselor's Corner. And they feature the various different games here. The Lost Viking 2, that was pretty random. It's on the Super Nintendo. I remember playing that game on DOS. Out of all things, I played it on the DOS PC. And we have GoldenEye. Basically, I guess they answer different questions. Donkey Kong Land 3, Duke Nukem 64 is featured. And the screenshots, now this game looks a lot better in motion. But when you look at the screenshots of this game, it looks horrible. Donkey Kong Land 3, because it's on the Game Boy, it's not even color. Alright, let's turn the page right here. We got the Lamborghini game for the N64. That looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad at all. Most of the N64 racing games were arcade style. I don't think there was any actual simulators, except for maybe the NASCAR games. But the NASCAR games usually they got bad reviews for some reason, but those were probably the only simulators on the N64. You know, this game doesn't look bad. The graphics look nice, and we got Wheel of Fortune. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have here. We got some more WCW stuff here. You can see that it was a pretty big deal. It says, "Who will rule the ring?" WCW versus NWO World Tour. Players poll content. It says, enter to win a trip to the Bash at the Beach. And just so you guys know, the Bash at the Beach was one of their big pay-per-views. So it was a huge wrestling event for back then. And this guy always had some pretty cool looking sweepstakes and stuff like that. Got Ric Flair. Cool stuff. And you can tell that wrestling was a huge thing back then. And then we have Donkey Kong Land 3. Wait, what is this? Like a preview? It's like a playthrough. It has all the maps and stuff. There we go. Kind of like a strategy guide type thing. It tells you exactly where to go. Got the old school Nintendo Power map layouts. Alright. We got the all the characters, the elephant. I just recently went back and played Donkey Kong Country Part 1 on the Switch. Because you can do the rewind feature on it. That's actually really good. So if you mess up, you can immediately rewind and beat the game, which I actually really like that. That's actually pretty awesome. And here we go. We got various different challenges here, which I'm going to zoom in on, and you guys can see if you can perform these challenges. The top one is for Harvest Moon. Though that's pretty small, so I can't quite read it. The second one right here is Mario Kart 64. There's a challenge right there for that. Let me zoom out here so you guys can read all of that. And then right here there's a Star Fox 64 challenge. And then down here there's another Mix and Match, whatever that is. I think it's like a little quiz. And all this is like, I guess, high scores and stuff. There might be someone from your local area right there. A lot of Californias, Pennsylvanias, New Yorks. Look at that. People that are like really putting in a lot of effort to get high scores and all kinds of stuff. Look at that. Some pretty cool stuff. And what do we have here next? We have some scores on various different games right here. So the Diddy Kong racing game got 8.6. Alright, what do we got up here? We got the Chameleon Twist got a 5.9. That's crappy, because I thought that game was actually not bad. I actually enjoyed playing it. I would have given it at least a 7.5. The Lamborghini game got a 6.6, so apparently it's a bit of a mediocre racing game. I never actually played that one, so I can't really speak on that. Alright, let's turn the page here. And what do we have here? We have Sub-Zero. And what did I tell you? Even Nintendo Power agrees with me on this. So let's zoom in, get the verdict. So Nintendo Power, let's see if we can focus this camera here. Mortal Kombat Mythology, Sub-Zero, they shit on that game. 4.3, that's the shit section of the meter right there. So Miyamoto squat down and took a shit on that game right there. Yeah! Right there. That is a bad game. Real bad. And we got Bomberman 64, 7.0. This is what I find funny. I've said this in the past too when I've done these videos. They spent probably, I want to say probably 4 to 6 pages detailing this game, showing the whole map layouts and all that stuff. And then as soon as you turn to the end of the game, you're getting interested in the games. You're reading about it. And then as soon as you get to the end of the magazine, boom, they shit on the game. Don't bother getting it. Even though I printed like 6 pages of this game for you to actually get excited for it, but no. So yeah, that's I always found that to be funny. So whenever you see a classic gaming magazine, don't get too interested in the game until you get to the end of the magazine and read the review. Alright, what do we got here? See, even the Wheel of Fortune game scored a better score. You can see that. Alright. It's the pack watch. We have Forsaken. Got the Winter, I don't know why I said that, Winter Olympics game right here. Let's take a look at the screenshots. It actually looks pretty cool. Looks nice. And over here we got the Winter Olympics screenshots. And what's on the next page? Let's find out. And here we go. We have Turok for the Game Boy right here. Snowboard Brothers. We have The Lost World. Nothing too exciting, but this is exciting. WWF Raw's War. This is actually Warzone. And the screenshots that they're using here, these are actually beta screenshots. As you can see right there, the crowd looks completely different. The ring ropes are different color. The ring posts are not blue. So this is definitely not the same as the final product. So these are some really cool looking screenshots. Got Shawn Michaels and Ahmed Johnson right there. These are definitely some beta screenshots. So enjoy these screenshots right here. That's some pretty awesome stuff. You guys want to zoom out and see the article real quick? Here it is. Pause the video and read that article if you want. Now that is some pretty cool stuff right there. Beta screenshots of WWF Warzone. And they didn't have an actual name for it yet. They called it Raw's War. And here we go. We got let's see. Boss gets twisted. So I get just a random article back here. It looks like 1080 degree snowboarding. That's what it looks like to me. My camera's going over the place. Yeah, look at his desk. This guy must be like a game developer. Yeah, that is a pretty cool looking desk with all that stuff on it. That's pretty cool. Alright, so here we go. We got the inside update on various different games and stuff. Alright, and this is the release date forecast. Games that will be coming out soon. Alright, so let's go down that list right there. You can see all these games coming out. If there's anything that you see that you want, write it down below and let us know what you want. Which game are you looking forward to get? Alright, let's go down the list. All kinds of stuff. And if you're still playing Game Boy, there we go. Got some Game Boy games right there. And we still got some Super Nintendo sports games coming out. You know, we're towards the end of the magazine. We're timing this quite well today. And the next issue of Nintendo Power, we're going to be heavily focused on the WCW vs. NWO World Tour. We got the Yoshi story. And we got all kinds of crazy stuff over here. Look at this. Cool looking stuff right here. Also just little stuffed animal plushes. And on the back, we have a, what is this? Nintendo Sports. Never knew that existed. I knew that, Sega had a sports development team called Sega Sports. Apparently Nintendo had their Nintendo Sports as well. I didn't know that. So yeah, that's the, Nintendo Power magazine. Let's take a look at that cover one more time here. So we can place it right there. And we're going to try not to get the address in there. Okay, so we're going to crop it right there. That looks pretty good. Zelda 64, first 100 shots, special edition Nintendo Power. I always call these special editions because I think they're pretty awesome. But yeah, that was quite the enjoyable Nintendo Power. Comment down below and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think.